Hello? Oh, hi, honey. Yes, I found your keys. One less thing for you to have to worry about. Nope, you don't have to worry about that either. Everything's gonna work out just fine. Jared, will you please stop worrying? Look, everything is gonna be fine. I know my parents. They're gonna get into town tomorrow evening. We'll have dinner, and that's when I'll introduce you. Well, no, my parents don't know that you and I are living together. No, my parents don't know that I'm gay yet either, but hey, we will kill two birds with one stone. Huh? No, Jared, that is all that is going to get killed.
You would think that for the amount of money we pay in rent for this place, big men even freaking shower work.
Hi, Debbie, come on in. Yes, that was Debbie. No, I haven't asked her to cater yet, but she owes me a few dozen favors. And the number keeps on increasing. Jared, trust me. My parents are going to stuff themselves silly on an absolutely wonderful dinner, and when they are too busy concentrating on digesting, that's when I'll tell them. Oh, and could you bring home a pizza with you? Oh, I don't care where you get it from. Oh, but just don't get it from that new place. Yes, that's the one. Yes, Jared, I know that the manager is cute, and that's why I don't want you going there.
Never say pick up a pizza in front of a chef. It's kind of like waving a torch in a fireman's face.
Hold on, honey. And what other than my refrigerator brings you here, Debbie?
Don't get me started. I have a lousy day at work, an even worse commute, and what do I find when I come home? A message from the super saying he won't be able to fix my shower until Monday.
Are you sure you're not deliberately breaking things again just to get the cute repair guy to show up?
I think I learned my lesson last time. Besides, if this one's sex skills are anything like his repair work, forget it. I'm not making 3 appointments for sex just to have him postpone them, then have a lousy product when he's done. So, could I use your shower or not?
I thought you said the job our decorator did was hideous, and you hope to never have to look at that room again.
I'd rather be clean and aesthetically offended than tasteful and have my victim smell me coming.
Well, help yourself. You know the way to the bathroom.
Yes, right through the bedroom.
Sorry about that, honey. Neighbor emergency. I have to run a few quick errands, but if you get back before I do, I'll put the spare key in the usual place. Jared, stop worrying. Everything's gonna work out just fine, okay? All right, I love you. Bye.
Hey, by some strange chance, does your decorator have this strange phobia about towels? I can't find any in your bathroom.
Check in the spare closet. If you can't find any out in the open, there should be some behind the extra table leaves. Oh, and please stick around. I'm gonna run outside real quick. I have a quick errand to run. I just need to ask you to do a big favor. Okay.
I'll owe you for letting me shower.
You'll owe me a lot more than that, but I'd be willing to call it even.
I wish my credit card company was as forgiving as you.
Don't we all? I'll be right back.
Oh well. Into the Valley of Ugliness or of the 600.
Matthew? Anyone home? Matthew, dearest? Are you home?
Of course he's not home, Mom. The door was locked. Whenever I ever know Matt to lock the door when he's home.
Well, he's in the big city now. We should learn to take some precautions. Not to mention leaving a key over the door, Jim. It's a nasty habit he picked up from you, Henry.
Yes, dear.
Well, at least he'll be surprised when he sees us.
Of course he's going to be surprised. He's expecting us until tomorrow.
Well, I'll just tell him we made good time.
24 hours?
Traffic was light.
We live 2 hours away.
You know how I hate to be late for anything.
Really? Could I quote you on that next time we have to be someplace?
Really, Henry Lyons, just what are you insinuating?
I'm not insinuating anything. I'm coming right out and saying it. You can't fool me, you can't fool Harry, and I don't think you're gonna fool Matt. We all know why you got here early, to snoop.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Come on, Ma. You have one of the most inquiring minds in the world. Curiosity may kill the cat, but in your hands, it's a weapon of mass destruction.
Henry Lyons Jr., I never...
Harry, please.
What, your father's name isn't good enough for you?
Most days it's not good enough for me.
Now, I will admit that when Matthew called last week and invited us to dinner, I was a little curious.
With you, that's like a little bit pregnant.
And naturally, when he said that he had somebody special he wanted us to meet, I couldn't help myself.
Who do you think he was talking about that made you get us here a day early? The governor?
Don't be smart. I'm sure he was talking about some nice girl.
Yeah, you want to lay money on that?
Now, your brother is a reasonably handsome young man. He takes after your father. Well, in the ways that count, anyway.
Yeah, like patience.
And I'm certain that he's broken the hearts of a few young girls in his time.
More than you can imagine, Ma. Matt's gay!
Oh, here we go again.
Harry, stop aggravating your mother.
Thank you, dear.
It's my job.
You stop that! And you! I won't have you talking about your brother like that in my presence.
Said like there's something wrong with
I'm
it.
not listening.
See, now you know how I feel.
I don't see why you can't accept the idea of Matt being gay.
And you stop it right now. I don't want to hear any more of that kind of talk. Now, your brother asked us to meet some nice new girlfriend of his, and I don't want us bickering when we meet her.
Ma, we ain't going to come to grips with reality. You have a better chance at seeing Miss America in this apartment than you do of seeing a girlfriend of Matthew's.
There she is, Miss America.
Well. Who do we have here?
Who are you?
I might as well ask you the same thing, dear.
Oh, ignore her, dear. We always do. I'm Henry Lyons. This is my wife, Esther, and this is our boy, Harry.
Hi?
Lyons. Oh, you must be Matthew's family.
Yes, and you must be the new girlfriend.
Girlfriend. You don't
Yes, Matthew asked us up here last week to meet you.
meet me.
Oh dear. He hasn't told you yet, has he? Well, I'm sure he will later on tonight. We got up here a day early to surprise him.
Looks like he's not the only one we managed to surprise, huh?
Oh, I see. Big favor to ask me indeed. Well, it really is nice to meet you. I'm Debbie, and I'd like to welcome you all here. I have heard so much about you all, especially you, Harry. Matt thinks the world of you. I guess I'd better get dressed.
Yeah, that might be a good idea.
Sorry about that. I'll be right out.
Well. Despite all of your naysaying, it looks as though your brother's done pretty well for himself.
Something's going on here. I don't know what yet, but I'm gonna find out.
Why can't you just be happy for him? Why do you have to knock him at every turn?
There's no way in hell that that's Matt's girlfriend.
Why? Do you think she's out of his league?
She's not his type.
Oh yeah, and what do you know about his type?
Well, it usually doesn't include breasts. For the last time, Ron, Matt's gay.
I get it. You're jealous.
Jealous?
You're jealous. All your life you've been in competition with your brother. You've always tried to get one step ahead of him.
I don't believe this.
And it wasn't all that long ago that Sheila dumped you.
What?
And I know you're still upset about that.
Sheila didn't dump me. I dumped her.
Yes, I know. Oh, baby. And now you see that your brother has gone and found himself some really not too unattractive girl to call his own, and that makes you upset.
What?
And now, if you'll excuse me, I'm going to go see what kind of kitchen my son has in this place he calls a home.
Sheila did not dump me. You always do this.
You know, sometimes I don't know who to feel sorrier for. Him or her. Or me. Isn't that just like Matt? Too busy to cook. Here, that'll cover it. Thanks a lot. My, oh my, pizza sure is expensive in this city, isn't it? Here, and not a penny more. Thank you.
Sorry about that. It didn't take too long. Is that pizza?
Well, I hope it is for what I just paid for it.
Oh, that's so sweet, but you shouldn't have.
Sheila did not dump me. Even if she had, it would have been for my clothing style choice. You
Oh,
always...
hush already, will ya? Oh, really? Pizza. Some things never change,
You
huh?
wouldn't believe what a pizza costs in this city.
Well, I guess that's because the young people around here are just too lazy to cook.
What?
Oh, no offense, dear. Well, let's go into the kitchen and see if Matthew has anything in the refrigerator that I can work into a passable dinner.
Yes, dear.
Oh, no, you don't. You're not ducking out of this argument that easily. You always do this.
I lost my keys earlier. I guess Matt forgot to put a spare over the door for me.
Oh, thank goodness you're here. I need you to do something for me quickly.
Wait, what are you doing here anyhow?
I'll explain later. Or Matt will, whichever comes first. I need you to run down to the store for me quick. No need to go to the supermarket. The greengrocer 2 blocks up should do. Pick up these items for me. I have a very impromptu dinner to cook up.
But...
Oh, that's right. Money here.
Oh, no, you won't. I just gave that guy $30 for that pizza, and there's no way it cost that much, even in this godforsaken city. You, get out of here, and if I see you again, I'm calling your manager. Yeah, I know, Debbie. I had no idea people in this city could be so rude. No offense.
None taken. But you didn't give me a time.
Practically nothing in that refrigerator but condiments and soft drinks. I swear you'd never know a woman lived here. Oh, no offense, dear.
None taken. After all, you yourself said that you weren't supposed to be here until tomorrow. We haven't had time to prepare, have we? Look, I've got some groceries on their way. So after they arrive, I hope you will allow me to treat you to one of my gourmet specialties.
Well, that's very nice of you, Debbie.
Well, it's the least I can do for Matt's family.
And maybe, your future in-laws?
Let's take things one dinner at a time.
Is there anything we could do for you, Debbie?
As a matter of fact, yes. Harry, could you run down to the florist? Just turn left out the door and 4 blocks down the street. And pick up a centerpiece?
Why not? I'm willing to play my part in this mockery.
Don't be smart, you. You know, that's why Sheila dumped you.
Here, that should cover it. Just tell the florist it's for Debbie. He'll know what I'm looking for. And don't let him give you fresh flowers. Dried ones last longer. Now go.
Aye, aye, Captain.
Ugh, someday that boy is gonna drive me mad.
It's a short trip.
Yes. takes after his brother, doesn't he?
Oh, in every possible way.
Really? Kitty. He's kind of cute.
What?
Nothing. We're gonna need another leaf in the table. Mr. Lyons, I think you'll find it in the closet in the bedroom. Could you get it and put it in?
Sure, gladly.
Meanwhile, Mrs. Lyons, why don't you accompany me to the kitchen? Let's see exactly what we have in the way of condiments. Maybe between us we can work up an appetizer of some kind.
You act like you've done this before.
Well, I have. I run a catering service specializing in small, intimate dinners. And during my busy periods, I can end up cooking for about 20 people a week. And you really never know when you're going to have to throw something together at the last minute.
Efficient and lovely. You know, if it wasn't for Matthew, I think I'd marry you myself.
Really? It really does run in the family.
The doors are locked. Guess that means Jared found the key. Ah, you finally made it. And how is the most important man in my life?
Quite well, thank you.
Ted, you're early.
Well, you know your mother. She always likes to surprise you.
Well, I'm surprised. I haven't quite enough time to prepare for your arrival.
It's just how she wanted it. No chance to hide anything.
Hide? What would I want to hide?
Nothing. Everything's perfect, just the way it is. Oh, by the way, we met that person you wanted us to meet, and let me tell you, I couldn't be happier for you.
Really? Well, I'm surprised again.
Why surprise?
I don't think it was quite what you were expecting.
Oh, come on. You think after all these years you'd know what I like?
Huh?
I mean, you got the same taste I do. Just like your old man.
You never told me any of this.
Oh, come on. You would figure you would know what I like.
So it really does run in the family.
Well, doesn't fall far from the tree now, does it?
I'm gonna sit down.
I tell you, Mac, if it wasn't for your mother, and if I was about 20 years younger, we'd be rivals.
You've gotta be joking.
No, I'm serious. I mean, what's not to like? Pretty face, nice smile, killer, right?
Ah, okay.
You didn't know your dad was an ass man, did you?
No. Okay, I'm gonna go freshen up for dinner and, yeah.
You do that. I'll be right here. And let me tell you again, I couldn't possibly be happier for you.
I'm gonna be right back.
I just realized I don't have a clean apron. I'm gonna have to go grab one. Will you be okay here by yourselves?
Will this do?
Absolutely not. I said no fresh flowers. That floor should know better. He knows I only ever buy dried.
Hey, Debbie, let me tell you what. While Matt's going down to get this straightened out at the florist, why don't I run down to the liquor store and get a bottle of wine to go with dinner?
You're so kind, Mr. Lyons. There's actually a liquor store right here in the neighborhood. You just go out the front door, turn left, 3 blocks down on the right. Pick out a nice Merlot. It should go well with what I've got planned.
Sure, no problem. I'd be glad. Come on, Harry.
It's the last time I sleep with that florist.
Did you say something, dear?
I said that's the last time I keep that florist in business.
Yes, it really can be hard to find good people who know how to do things properly.
You're telling me.
Especially in a city this size, you would think there would be more to choose from. I cannot imagine why Matthew decided to leave home and move here.
I can't imagine in the slightest. Well, if you'll excuse me, I need to go grab an apron.
Oh, you don't have one here?
Well,
Well, that's okay. I packed an extra.
you packed an apron.
2, actually, yeah.
Okay. I'm not going to ask why. I'm just going to quietly appreciate that someone else can be obsessive.
Well, I'll tell you what. You help me carry these bags into the other room and I'll let you borrow one. I think they're in that big one there.
These ones? Okay, it's a deal.
Thank you. Oh, why can't anyone in this family ever lock a door behind them? Who can that be? Oh my goodness, a grocery store that delivers. That says something for living in the big city, doesn't it? Here you go, young man. Thank you for your trouble.
Found it. Don't tell me you packed those too.
No, a nice grocery delivery boy just dropped them off.
Delivery boy.
Uh-huh.
Really? Here, let me help you.
Yeah, anything like this in the suburbs.
I was just there yesterday. There was no delivery boy.
Okay, is it just me or is the entire world gone crazy? Well, one thing's for sure, I'm not going to lose my keys again, not if this is what happens. Ah, patented Debbie's centerpiece. I didn't know that florist friend of hers delivered.
Ah, there you are. Here are your keys.
Thank you.
Oh, nice centerpiece. I guess that means Debbie agreed to cater dinner.
I guess so. Matt, what the hell is going on here?
I see you met my parents.
I guess so.
I know they can be a little strange.
You don't know the half of it.
But don't worry about it. They think the world of you.
They do?
At least my dad does.
He has a funny way of showing it, apparently.
In fact, I think he has a little bit of a crush on you.
Get out.
No, I'm serious. He was commenting about your ass.
He looked at my ass? When?
I have no idea, but he was quite taken by it. Disturbingly so.
I had no idea your father was gay.
Neither did I.
Besides, I thought it ran on the mother's side of the family.
No, I do not want to think that I inherited anything from my mother, let alone my sexual orientation.
What about insanity?
Wait a minute, this cannot be a proper Debbie centerpiece. These are fresh flowers. She only ever uses dry. I better put some water in the vase.
You go do that. I'll just, I don't know what I'll do.
Jared! What are you doing here?
Funny you should ask that.
Look, I don't have time to explain right now, but you really shouldn't be seen here more than necessary. But while I've got you here, run down to my apartment and bring up a large tablecloth. Matt and you don't have one nice enough. Oh, and take the back stairs so no one will see you coming up, okay? Thanks. I owe you one. Now, let's see what kind of damage Matt's mother has done into the kitchen while I've been gone.
I'm back, bringing good cheer.
Oh, that was nice of you.
Hey, my centerpiece.
Yeah, I guess it is.
Where's your brother?
Harry is here with you too?
Yeah, now he must be in the kitchen helping out. I'll bring this back.
Oh, one second, Dad. Can we talk?
Sure, what about?
Well, what you said earlier about you and...
Oh, about us liking the same thing?
Yes, exactly.
Well, you can't argue with good taste.
I guess not. My main question is, does Mom know?
Well, yeah, I guess so.
Really?
Well, yeah, you can't live with somebody that long and not know what it is they like.
Well, I guess not.
Besides, why do you think I married your mother in the first place?
Are you kidding me?
Well, you know, in those days, there weren't as many options as there are now.
Well, that's true.
And it was kind of expected that a young man would grow up and get married, and I met your mother, and she had all the qualities I was looking for, and then the next thing you know, wham bam, we're up on the altar, and she's standing next to me.
And you've been happy all these years?
Hey, I can't say there haven't been some rough spots here and there, but on the whole, yes.
And you never felt like you settled
Hey,
for...
I never settled.
Okay.
I love your mother, and that's all that matters.
And you don't think she'll have a problem with...
Hey, one thing I've learned over the years, and she's come to understand, you can't help who you end up falling in love with.
Well, you've made me feel a lot better. Thanks, Dad.
Hey, no problem. We can talk like this anytime. Could you help me get the leaf in this table before we
sure.
forget, all
Let me
right?
get the centerpiece for you.
Okay, now how do you get this table?
There are 2 latches underneath, okay? Do you see them?
Okay, this one
You
right
just
here?
turn those and then you can drop the
Henry,
leaf.
could you please come and help? Oh, Matthew! Oh, I'm sorry. I'm really glad to see you, but I'm sorry.
Hi, Ma. Good to see you too.
Yeah, don't mind me, I'm only injured.
Oh, Henry, oh my God, are you all right?
Yeah, nothing serious, just my head.
I think I'm gonna go change my shirt.
Okay, well, put on something a little more flattering, will you? Oh, God, look at those flowers.
No, I'll tell you, don't send Harry for another centerpiece. I'll get it myself. It's the least I can do. Besides, I think the fresh air will do me good.
Fresh air? In this city? Hurry back, dear. Oh, these poor flowers. Debbie's gonna be upset. Maybe I can make them look better. Here. Put them back here. Some of them broke. Oh my God. Oh, all right. I'm gonna hide it. I'm gonna put it over here. Maybe she won't notice. There. Brightens up the room too. Wine on the floor. Oh God. Family.
Hello? Anyone here?
What are you talking about?
If I knew, I wouldn't be asking you.
What are you doing here?
You invited us, remember?
Yes, for tomorrow night.
Well, you know Ma, she uses her own calendar.
Did you know that she was planning on coming up early?
It took me by surprise, too. It's not like I had a chance to warn you or anything.
Couldn't you have stopped her?
Have you ever stopped Hurricane Esther?
The least she could have done was slowed her down.
How?
I don't know, doesn't she insist on everybody taking bathroom breaks before leaving the house? You could have called me from there.
No way. Ever since I turned 14, she's gotten suspicious if I'm in the bathroom for more than 5 minutes.
Oh, thank you. Thank you so much for implanting that scary image in my brain.
Glad to oblige. Now, why are you so worried? Is there something we shouldn't know about? Something you didn't tell me?
No, it's just that Look, it doesn't matter. There's just a lot to work. Look at these flowers. Let me take them to the bathroom and try to do something with them.
Yeah, you go do that. Thought you could have fooled me a second time?
I didn't even know it a first time.
Debbie?
What are you doing?
Trying to find some answers.
Matthew didn't tell you?
Matthew hasn't told me anything since he told me he was gay.
Oh, that's right. You were the first person he came out to.
A dubious distinction, but yes.
Nowadays, any distinction you can get is worth holding on to.
So, if he is gay, then what does that make you?
Downstairs neighbor, confidant, unwilling pawn in the grand scheme of things.
No. What does that make you here at this moment?
He didn't tell you either. He has to have told someone.
Told me what?
Okay, let's step back for a second and see if we can make sense of this mess. Correct me if I'm wrong, but Matthew's parents don't know he's gay, correct?
It's amazing what people can choose not to hear sometimes.
Well, that's where I come in.
I don't understand.
I'm here as Matthew's beard.
Oh! I'm sorry, I don't speak gay.
It's really very simple. Years ago, a lot of gay men would grow a beard to make themselves look more masculine. The idea was that if they didn't look gay, then other people wouldn't know their true orientation.
Oh, I get it. You're a smokescreen.
In a sense, I'm pretending to be Matthew's girlfriend so his parents won't figure out he's gay. And it's proving to be more mature than I ever expected.
Try being his brother sometime.
I can just imagine. You know, you remind me a lot of your brother.
Should I be flattered or insulted?
Oh, flattered. Definitely flattered.
Gee, thanks.
Matthew is a great guy. Really. Friendly, sweet, cute. He's been a big help to me since he moved in.
Yeah, it sounds like the guy I grew up with.
By the way, do you take after him in other ways?
Is that supposed to be a subtle way of asking if I'm gay?
Subtlety isn't my strong suit.
Not mine either. No, I'm not gay.
Oh, I see.
Mind if I ask a stupid question?
I think I've gotten enough of them over the years that one more's not going to kill me.
Why are you doing this anyhow?
First, I do owe him a few favors. Second, it's a great chance to meet his parents, not to mention his brother. Third, I guess it's a bit of wishful thinking.
And if all this is true, then what were you doing in a town when we came in?
Oh, that. My shower's broken, and our building super seems to be waiting for parts from Romania or somewhere else. So Matt was letting me use his.
Really? Well, while we're in town, maybe I can take a look at it for you.
You know plumbing?
Yeah, just enough to get by. Guess I have a gift for fixing things.
Cute. And can make repairs. 2 for 2. So, can I count on you to help keep this secret?
We'll square up later. You owe me.
Correction. Matthew owes you. And pretty soon he's gonna start owing me too. Now, where did that centerpiece? I don't believe this. This is an absolute insult. Not only did I specify dry flowers, not fresh, but he couldn't even be bothered to sell you undamaged ones. That does it. You want something done right, you've got to do it your friggin' self. Oh my God, I mean, all I ask for in this world is dry flowers.
Alright, I think that's better, somewhat. I didn't have a vase in there, so...
Okay, it looks alright, I guess.
Oh my God!
God, let me.
No! No, this is a sign from God!
What? That he doesn't like your wardrobe?
Shut up, Harry!
You know, you shouldn't tease your brother like that.
Me? At least I'm not slamming doors into him.
Really, you think the two of you get along better than that?
We get along just fine, Mom.
Then why do you always say such nasty things behind his back?
I don't. Fine, have it your way. Yes, I say all kinds of things behind his back, but that's because I love him, okay? Just the same way you criticize and degrade me because you love me or something.
Me? Criticize? You stop saying things like that. You're always so negative.
Alright, let's see if I can make it through the rest of this evening without having to go to the dry cleaners.
I guess I'll go back in the kitchen and make sure nothing else explodes.
Do us a favor, stay in there for a while.
Yeah, at least when I'm near the table. Speaking of which, let's get that extra table leaf in.
Okay, how do we do this?
There are 2 latches. Okay, do you see them? There's one on that side and there's one here. Right, you just turn those, pull the table apart, and drop the leaf in. Simple, huh?
Yeah. Okay, I got it.
Good. All right. So you pull, we'll go on 3, ready? Ready? 1, 2, 3.
By the time we're done, I think we would have wrecked the entire botanical gardens.
let's just get the table leaf in before there is any more carnage.
Look, I want to apologize. I should have tried to warn you.
No, you're right. Other way. Sorry. Oh, God, help me. Thank you. Look, no, you're right. I don't think Mom would have given you the opportunity.
At the very least, you should have at least warned me.
Warned you about what?
About everything that's going on here. When you decided to do all this.
Who knows? Spur of the moment decision. An opportunity presented itself, and I decided to take it.
Well, I wish you would have braced me for the shock.
Shock? What shock? And by the way, I didn't even know you were going to be here this weekend. Last time we talked, you said you were going away with Sheila or something.
Yeah, those plans kind of fell through.
What happened? She dumped you?
Shut up.
She did, didn't she?
Surprise!
Oh, I wish I would have known.
Well, it was a long time coming. I guess we just weren't right for each other. Unlucky in love, the Lion boys have that in common.
Speak for yourself. I am happily involved. Thank you very much.
Since when?
For quite some time now. I didn't want to say anything until I knew it was it.
Really?
Yes.
Well, I met this Debbie person. She filled me in.
You did?
Yeah, she told me everything that's going on here tonight.
Really? When did she learn how to read minds? Is she still here?
Don't mind me, you two. Just go on with your conversation.
Huh. When I asked her to lend a hand tonight, I didn't think she'd jump in with both feet.
Yeah, what's with that anyhow?
Well, I knew this was not going to be easy to pull off. I know Mom's taste. She's hard to please.
I guess you can say that.
Plus, I mean, she doesn't handle the unexpected well.
Once again, I agree.
So I thought for this occasion that I'd bring in a professional.
Professional?
Yeah, and this is a slow time of the year for her. I didn't think she'd have any trouble squeezing me in between clients.
Clients?
Yeah, I swear, this entire neighborhood has tasted her wares at least once or twice.
She does this thing for a living?
A fairly good living, too.
And you've tasted her wares?
Yeah, it is great having her nearby. Anytime a certain craving hits, she can always be counted upon to know exactly how to satisfy it.
Wow.
You know, if you ever decide to move to the city, you want to take advantage of her too. I'm serious. Look, she does it all. 2 people, 3 people, 4 people. I mean, you name it. Oh, but never more than 8. That is her cutoff point.
I guess you have to have your standards.
Yeah, she says she doesn't do larger groups because it's more work than one girl can handle, and she doesn't want to hire extra help.
I guess I can understand her concern.
And you know, with payroll and quality control and bookkeeping, Debbie is really proud of what she does, and I don't think she wants to share any of her secrets.
Secrets?
Oh, man, you would not believe what she can do with liver.
Oh, Matt, please.
No, I'm serious. I know you don't like it, but in her hands...
Oh, okay, Matt, I'm stopping this conversation here, and if I'm lucky, forever. In a desperate attempt of changing the subject, what are the sleeping arrangements for tonight?
Well, I wasn't expecting you guys until tomorrow, so I guess Mom and Dad can have the bedroom, and I can take the couch, and I got a cot underneath the bed.
Sounds like it might work.
Give me a hand with it. I don't understand what the problem with liver.
Oh, God.
You're back. Let's see what you got there.
I hope this will do.
Yes, I always like this one. And it should do nicely. Oh, thank you, Jared. Matthew was so lucky to have you.
I like to think so. Now maybe you can explain to me what
Debbie,
is
can
going
you
on.
come here and help me a minute? I'm not sure I'm doing this quite right. What's this?
Oh, just this little game Matthew and I like to play sometimes. It's called Ghost.
I see.
Yeah, we play little games like this all the time.
What are you talking about?
Oh, he's a ghost! Oh dear, he's so frightening! Woo! Dad! Yes, we know you're dead! You're a scary ghost! Woo!
You know what? Now I remember Matthew used to play this all the time when he little boy. He used to put the bed sheets on and run around the house going, "Ooh, I'm a scary ghost." Ooh. I remember that.
He did?
Of course he did. Yes. Shut up.
Oh.
Yes, that's our Matthew, just a little boy at heart. Now, why don't you go back into the kitchen? I'll be right there.
I don't know.
Be right there. And you... Why don't you just go wash up for dinner, okay? Oh, I hope the souffle hasn't fallen.
Oh my God, are you okay?
I would say only my pride is bruised, but I think that went out the window much earlier tonight.
And you?
Nothing important, just my head.
Jared, what the hell were you doing?
Debbie pushed me toward the bedroom, told me to get washed up for dinner. I didn't see... Matt, what in the world is going on?
Look, I have no idea. Look, I will try to get this straightened out. Why don't you do what Debbie said and go get washed up?
Okay.
Was he just playing Ghost?
I have no idea what anybody is doing anytime tonight.
Well, at least tell me he wasn't playing that perverted version you dreamed of.
Shut up, Harry!
Matt, what's the problem?
Look, I'm just under a lot of stress. Oh, okay. That was Jared. He lives here.
Really?
Yes.
With you?
Yes.
I mean, with you?
Yes.
Well, I'm not the one to properly judge this, but he seems like a nice catch.
I'd like to think so, and that's why I wanted everything to go perfectly tomorrow night. Before tomorrow night turned into tonight. Or is it tonight turned into tomorrow night?
I don't know, my head
Oh,
hurts.
so does mine.
So, you wanting everything to be perfect tonight, that's why you hired Debbie?
Yeah, I mean, she's doing it on the house. She owes me for a few previous occasions.
She owes you?
It's funny how things work out like that, huh?
And this guy, this Jared, has no problem with you using Debbie?
Are you kidding? She's partially responsible for us being together.
What?
Look, listen, for our first date, again, I wanted everything to go perfectly, so I brought her in, had her work her magic. The next thing you know, Harry,
I never knew life in the city could be so complicated.
you have no idea.
I don't think I want to know.
Look, some less hectic time, I'll sit down with you, I'll share a few stories.
Oh, please don't.
Look, I'm sure everything's gonna work out just fine. Hopefully everything will calm down soon and we can all sit down and have a nice, calm, accident-prone dinner, okay?
Speaking of all of us having dinner, hasn't Dad been gone a rather long time?
Now that you mention it, he has. Look, let me go check on Jared and then we can try to figure out what Dad... Oh my God!
What the hell is that?
I have no idea. But we really better catch him before someone else in the building sees him like that. Ow! Ow. Okay. Take his gym bag, I'll take his robe. You head downstairs, I'll head upstairs. Just trying to find him.
I got it.
Come on, Esther, I'm serious!
Really, Henry, what is so important that you have to drag me all the way out here? Oh, Henry, you're not going to make me play ghost with you.
I'm serious, Esther. I just saw somebody else in the shower. I think Debbie's cheating on Matt.
Oh, don't be ridiculous.
There was another guy in the shower just now.
What are you talking about?
Remember I told you I was going to go get washed up before dinner?
Yes?
Well, I went in there, got undressed quickly, pulled back the curtain in the shower, and there was another man.
Well, did you get a good look at him?
Not really. He looked kind of familiar, but I got out of there quickly.
Well, what makes you think Debbie's cheating with him?
Think about it. Remember when we got here, she was in a towel, and she looked surprised, almost frightened at seeing us.
Well, yes.
So what I think was happening is she was in there fooling around, she got washed up and got out. That other guy has been in there waiting to get washed up and leave.
That seems like an awfully long shower.
Think about it. Has she offered you a tour or anything?
Well, no, but
See, and she's done her best to keep you in the kitchen and me out of the apartment. No fresh flowers, my ass.
Oh, Henry, please.
Think about it. She's done her very best to keep us out of the bedroom and the bathroom.
She has.
Then again, she did ask me to go in there and get the leaf for the table.
She did?
And I bet you were the one who brought the suitcase into the bedroom.
I was.
And Matt did go in there after I told him what a nice ass Debbie had.
You what?
Think about it, Esther. I'm serious here. Come here. He's gone.
Really?
He's not in the bathroom either.
Well, where did he go then?
The door, it's open.
Oh.
That's what happened. I must have spooked him as much as he spooked me. So when I ran in here to get you, he must have run out here, past the boys, and they chased out after him.
Well, I guess that's possible, but I don't...
No, it must be what it is. Matt was standing right out here when I ran by. He must have ran past him, and the boys chased after him. All right, now let's take this carefully. What I need you to do, I'm going to go back and get dressed. What I need you to do is go into the kitchen. Keep Debbie busy. Don't let her know we're on to her. All right?
Keep her busy? How am I going to keep her busy? Dinner's almost finished.
So look, I don't care what you do, just don't let her get suspicious.
Don't let her get suspicious. How do I keep you from getting suspicious?
Hardy, har.
He's not upstairs. I'm sure he's downstairs. Harry will find him. God, what the hell is going on here tonight? Why were he and my dad undressed together in the bedroom? And why did they both bolt when I went to go in there? My dad did say he thought Jared was attractive. I mean, could they? No, I'm just letting my imagination run away with just run away. Oh God. And I'm talking to myself. Great. What a fantastic day for sanity. Wow, God.
Oh, hey, you're back.
Oh, hey, you're semi-dressed.
Yeah, look, I can imagine what you saw before when I ran out of the bedroom.
Yeah?
Yeah, I know it must be shocking. I mean, I can imagine how you feel.
What?
I mean, to find out that the person you love and who you thought loved you has been cheating on you?
Cheating on me?
Hey, look, maybe it's best that it's out in the open now. Maybe it's better that you found out about it sooner. Here, look, now that it is out, you're just going to have to find a way to deal with it. Yeah, maybe you could find it in your heart to forgive and go on. Or maybe it's time that you just let them go before they break your heart even worse. Look, I just want you to know I love you.
Okay.
And I'll be here to talk about this whenever you're ready.
Okay. I'm gonna go lie down for a few minutes. Yeah.
You go do that. I'm gonna go see if they need any more help in the kitchen.
Okay.
So that's everything. Debbie filled me in the time that we had.
I can't believe they cooked up this whole little charade.
Neat work, isn't it? So now my mom goes home thinking that Matthew shacked up with a little Susie homemaker.
Oh, I thought Matt wanted his parents to meet me.
Are you kidding? My parents don't even know that Matt's gay. And in my mother's case, and I think it's because she doesn't want to know it, you just have to go out of your way to make her happy.
Did Matt say how long he had all this planned?
About a week. He said he approved of it all.
Did.
Great operation, don't you think?
Don't I think? I'll tell you what I think. I think that the man that I love and who I thought truly loved me wanted me to meet his parents. Instead, apparently, he's ashamed of me. And he's recruited this woman who I thought was a friend to lie about everything to protect his mother's carefully constructed fantasy image of him in the world around him. So, I find myself being hidden and shoved out of doors and nearly breaking my neck with a tacky tablecloth over my head, all because I'm not good enough for him. And he's too ashamed of me to puncture his mommy's bubble. Great! huh? Don't you think?
Oh, there you are. We need to talk.
Really?
Yes.
Well, I never want to talk to you again.
That does it. I am changing florists.
So, there was Matthew on the top of this big hill with his sled, and Harry was down at the bottom building this giant snowman. I swear the thing was twice as tall as he was. Debbie, I'm sure you realize by now that Matthew can have somewhat of a vicious streak.
Ma!
Well, I'm sorry, dear, it's the truth. It's nothing to be ashamed of. You have enough to be ashamed of, believe me. You shouldn't worry about that.
Mrs. Lyons, I happen to think that Matthew is one of the sweetest guys I've ever met.
Thank you, Debbie.
You would have to think that, wouldn't you?
Huh?
So, you said that Harry was building a giant snowman?
Oh, right. So, Matthew, being the way Matthew is, he decides he's going to knock the snowman down. So he gets down on his belly, on the sled, and he goes racing down the hill at top speed, aiming right for that snowman.
Wow.
Yeah, but what he didn't realize was just how wet and how loosely packed the snow that Harry was using was. That one could never roll a perfect snowball, ever. So Matthew gets down to the bottom of the hill, and he collides with the snowman, but it doesn't fall over. Instead, his head penetrates right into the base of the snowman, and he gets stuck there.
Wow. I would love to have seen that.
It was funny you should say that.
Ma!
Stop it. No. I always carry these pictures.
Yeah, of course you do. You just love to embarrass me.
Here you go. See? There's the snowman, and there's Harry doubled over in laughter. And then here's Matthew with his head stuck in the snowman right at belt level.
Days of things to come.
Hey.
Oh, those were
It
the
certainly is a cute picture.
days. Well, if you think that one was cute, you should see this one. Here's Matthew when he was 2 years old running through the gardens for...
Ma, please. Oh, enough.
Oh, stop. It's nothing Debbie hasn't seen before, I'm sure.
Occupational hazard, you might say.
Debbie, is there any more of, this stuff here?
Oh yeah, there's lots more on the show.
No, I'll get it.
No, that's okay, Mrs.
Let me
Lyons.
get it. You sit. You've been waiting on us all night. Sit
It's
down.
really not necessary.
Come on, what are mothers for?
What are caterers for?
A lot less than I've already done, darling.
I'll be right back.
I think I'm going to take advantage of this lull in the conversation.
Well, I think that's the most your dad has said since dinner began.
He lives with our mother. He's used to not getting a chance to talk.
Well, you haven't been doing too much to drive the conversation yourself, you know.
It's time to talk. I'm too busy eating.
You could come up for air sometime.
Consider it a compliment.
Otherwise, I'd have to say this evening is going pretty well. What did I say?
Debbie, shut up and go serve the damn dessert!
Matthew Lyons, didn't I raise you better than that?
I'll say, if I didn't do my dinner chores, you'd punish me. Oh! What was that for? Oh! What was that for?
That was for not knowing what the first one was for.
Will you stop hitting me?
I think I stopped hitting you too soon.
What are you talking about? Oh! Can't I even ask a question?
I raised you to be a thoughtful, considerate, modern young man. I will not have you treating that poor girl like she's some kind of a servant.
Why not? That's what she's here for.
Who wants cupcakes?
I hope there's still some hot water left.
I hope not.
Thanks. I'm sure you could use a cold shower.
What was that all about?
Pack our things.
We just got done unpacking.
I will not spend one more minute in this apartment with your misogynist son.
Well, my evil plan worked. We have the place to ourselves.
Pardon me if I'm not in the mood for jokes.
This coming from the guy who's been cracking jokes all evening long.
It's different for me. I use humor as a defense mechanism. You seem to use it as an offense mechanism.
I'm sorry. I guess I'm just afraid of not making a good enough impression on you.
Is that what you're calling it now?
You never know it from the way I talk sometimes, but I can be rather shy about this kind of thing.
What are you trying to say?
How would you like someone to show you around the city?
How? As an escort?
I guess what I'm trying to say is I'd like to see you again sometime.
In a professional capacity?
Professional? Did Matthew?
Yes.
Oh. Well, I hadn't thought about it that way.
Because whatever Matt or anyone else has implied tonight, I'm really not in any urgent need of your services. Just because I broke up with my girlfriend doesn't mean I need to hire her.
I'll grant that. You can always rely on your mother for that.
What the hell are you talking about?
Home is the hunter.
Are you drunk?
Not anymore. I passed drunk about an hour ago, and I am now well on my way to totally left. Why, hello there.
Where have you been?
Well, that depends. Where am I now?
Home.
Then I guess I was out. Do you know how many bars there are within 10 blocks of here?
No idea.
Neither do I. I didn't get that far. Turns out there's a really nice place right downstairs. So convenient. I mean, why waste valuable walking time drinking?
Jared, you really shouldn't be here.
Oh, but that's the point. I really should. About 4 drinks ago, I realized I shouldn't be mad at Matt. I love Matt, I really do. I was silly to yell at him and then run out of here. I mean, even then after another 2 drinks, I even stopped hating you, Debbie. Almost.
Well, I'm sure that's reassuring.
No. You don't understand. This isn't a good time. Matt just had a big fight with his mother.
He did? Who are they fighting about me?
I don't know what they're fighting about.
Well, then I guess I'll just have to go find out.
No. It doesn't matter what they're fighting about. What matters is you not dealing with him when he's so mad and you are just so not mad.
Will you leave me alone, Ma? You're killing me.
Oh, I'm gonna kill you, all right. I'm gonna kill you so hard you'll be dead the rest of your life.
Here, let's try to sober you up, okay?
Where are you going?
I'm going to find Jared again. If the 3 of you leave before I get back, you have my sympathy.
But he's just...
Was that Matt? I just... Uh-oh. Disease.
Oh, we gotta stop meeting like this. What should we do with him?
Can't put him in the bedroom. There and there. I can't leave him in the kitchen in his condition. He might breathe on the stove and burn the place to the ground. Here.
Give me a hand. Oh, come on. Up, come on.
Where?
Right here.
Yeah.
Stay.
Thank you, by the way,
For what?
for not making the obvious closet joke.
You're welcome. We make a good team.
Yeah, I suppose we do. Look, I want to apologize for the way I snapped back there.
Don't worry about it.
It's just, I'm not used to this whole situation.
Not used to lying to your parents?
Oh no, that's what me and Matt call surviving. I mean, I'm not used to dealing with people that do what you do for a living.
You're joking, right?
Not at all.
Well, I know it's a lot more common in the city than down in the burbs where you live, but you'd be surprised. We're everywhere.
Still a new concept.
Well, you have to have known that not everyone who does it for fun.
I guess not.
And there are always going to be people who are completely hopeless at it. So, people like me are always going to be in demand.
So, purely out of curiosity, no strings attached, what are your going rates?
Well, that really depends. What are you interested in?
How much for something like that?
Well, that depends. Did you want dessert, too?
Well, it's nice to see that one of the Lyons boys still knows how to be nice to a lady.
Mrs. Lyons, I am so sorry about whatever misunderstanding you and Matt might be having.
It's all right, dear. It's not your fault.
Please, let's sit down and talk this out.
Yeah, I'll take the bag down. Oh, and Debbie, good luck. You're gonna need it.
Mrs. Lyons, don't you think you're being a little too hard on Matthew? He's under a lot of stress right now.
Debbie, dear, it's very sweet of you to come to his defense, but no.
I mean, you have to understand that neither one of us knew you were going to be here tonight. We weren't prepared for your arrival, and, well, that's really had Matt on edge.
Yes, I know what it's like to have guests show up unexpectedly, I do.
And you're scrambling to get everything just right. It can get very frustrating very, very fast.
Yes, that's true.
I mean, you must have gotten used to it. I'm sure the boys were quite a handful growing up.
Oh, honey, you wouldn't know the half of it. You wouldn't believe half of what those two tried to pull off behind my back. And I'm sure Matthew is just as much of a handful today. I mean, just look at this apartment. I mean, it's very nice and all, but it's still just a bachelor pad. Oh, I can see bits of your feminine touch here and there, but if I didn't know any better, I would never know a woman lived here.
Well, Matt and I have had our arguments about decorators on a number of occasions.
Oh, one thing you always have to remember, Debbie, men Matt's age may look like men, they may sound like men, and they may even fool some people into believing that they are grown-ups, but they're really just very big boys. And the thing you have to remember about boys, especially the full-grown variety, is that they love to play their little games. When they're little, they run around like maniacs. But when they grow up, their games become more sophisticated and more dangerous. They begin to play mental games. The thing that you must always remember is you should never play their games. You can never let them get away with being, well, men.
Mrs. Lyons, do you happen to have any more of those photos of Matt and Harry when they were young?
It's Esther, dear, and I'd be happy to show them to you. Let's see, where did we leave off? Oh, here we go. Here's one of Matt right after he took his first steps. Wasn't he cute at that age?
Yes, he certainly was.
You know I may be jumping the gun a little bit, but you take it from me. There is no sweeter sound on earth than the pitter-patter of little feet running around the house.
Don't tell me she's breaking out those photos again.
Oh, you hush. Debbie asked me to show them to her, and I want to oblige her. Let me see. Oh, there's a couple of Harry, too.
Oh, give me those.
You hush, I said.
Fine, have it your way.
Now, I know your opinion of Matt is very, very nice, but as a mother, I shouldn't play favorites, but Harry was the cuter baby growing up.
You don't say.
And here, you saw Matt's first steps? Here are Harry's. See how he's running over to his brother?
Inseparable even then, huh?
And here's one of Harry in the bathtub. Oh, stop, it's not that bad.
Yeah, Harry, relax. Gee.
He's shy.
You ready, Esther?
Well, Henry, I've changed my mind. I overreacted. There's really no reason for us to leave.
Well, at least one of us knows whether he's coming or going. You, Debbie, I know exactly what you're up to, and I don't like it. And don't think I'm not going to tell Matt about it either.
Now, Henry, don't listen to him. Ignore him. Let's go. I'll help you carry the bands back
Well,
up.
help me with
Yes,
that.
I will.
Yeah.
What are you doing? Don't talk to her like that.
Well, disaster averted. Harry, what's wrong?
Gone.
What?
Gone.
No, they're coming right back.
No. He's gone.
Who?
Jared.
What?
Jared!
I heard that. I meant, what do you mean he's gone?
Well, I lured him into the bedroom and then...
Lured him?
Don't ask. And then I locked him in there.
How? All you have to do is to unlock that door from inside. Just twist a little knob.
I didn't think of that.
So, when you came back to the couch, he unlocked the door and slipped out.
He didn't think of that either.
What?
I washed my door and unlocked the door.
What?
Spare key over the door, Jan.
Then how did he...
Window.
Window?
It's wide open, the screen's removed.
Harry, we're 5 stories up.
I don't think he thought of that either.
Well, if I'm going to be in this place, I'm going to go and join you. Oh my God! Hey, you! Get in here! I know you.
Oh, I know you too!
What were you doing out there?
Trying to find a way out!
That's not the answer. Yes, I know.
And you're just so afraid of screwing it up!
I know, it can be horrible. Come here, lie down.
You would leave me the heavy one.
Esther, come here.
Wait a minute. What?
Look,
Who's that?
Debbie's boyfriend.
What?
The pizza delivery boy. He's just out there on the ledge. He looks exhausted.
Oh. He smells like a brewery. That's not exhaustion, that's booze.
Well, what are we going to do with him?
I don't know. We'll take him back to where he came from.
Out the window?
No, back where he was before he was out the window.
Well, we can't leave him here.
Well, what are we going to do with him?
Let's go get him cleaned up or something.
All right.
Come here, you. Hey, wake up. Come on, wake up.
We're going to go take a bath.
Come on, here we go. Come on. Walkies, come on, walkies. That's right, 1 foot, that's it. That's a good boy. Come on.
Yes.
I can't believe this. This is my boyfriend in my apartment twice, and I'm the one who keeps walking out. Why? I should be the one that's throwing people out. I'm putting my foot down. That's it. And now I'm talking to myself again. If only I could get myself to agree with myself, then maybe I'd get somewhere. What do you think? I think you're nuts. So do I. Great.
I just want to...
No, Ma, do not say a word. I am really not in the mood for an argument, especially not one with you.
Fine. That's the way you want to be? You don't want my apology? I don't have to give it.
Apology?
Yes. I overreacted. I wanted to apologize.
You never apologize for anything.
Well, there's always a first time.
Okay then, well, apology accepted. Now I'm sorry for yelling too.
Now, I just didn't like the way you were treating that girl, but in light of certain developments...
Developments?
Matthew, the person you love is being unfaithful to you.
Then you've known about this.
I just found out, and I am shocked. Shocked, I tell you.
I'm still digesting it.
Well, when did you find out?
Earlier tonight.
Before dinner?
Yeah.
You mean you went through all of dinner knowing what you know?
It wasn't easy.
Oh, no wonder you were snapping. Oh, I'm so sorry.
Oh, it's okay, Ma.
Well, I just want you to know I am here for you no matter what.
Thanks, Ma, but I'm sure you're upset too.
Of course I'm upset. It's very upsetting.
I'm sure you had these problems with Dad before.
No, never. Your father's never given me any cause for concern.
Really? I'm shocked.
Well, you should be. It is shocking.
I mean, I never thought the person I thought I could spend the rest of my life with would be unfaithful to me.
No, of course not. When you give your heart, you expect it to be taken care of.
But then to have them cheat on me with a relative.
A relative?
Someone I thought I could trust.
They're related?
Oh, that's what hurts the most.
What do they think they are, West Virginia?
I mean, my own father.
What?
I mean, I never thought it'd been him who came between the two of us.
Your father is in with...
I know, I told you it was shocking.
You don't know the half of it.
I'm sure you were surprised when you found out.
I don't believe this.
I still don't either.
And then he acts like nothing ever happened. And he tries to blame it all on somebody else.
Well, there's enough blame to go around. We should share it. Why should we be greedy?
When I get my hands on him, I am going to kill him.
Well, everything's settled down in there right now.
Henry, dear. Would you please come here a minute?
Of course, dear. What would you like?
This!
Hey, what was that for? What did I do?
Oh, and the circle of life completes another turn.
You bastard! Ooh. After all these years, don't you have anything to say?
Why? You'll just hit me again.
I am not going to put up with this. I am not going to play the long-suffering, understanding wife. Do you hear me, Henry
Of
Lyons?
course I hate it. He across the river.
Good! Then I'll explain it to them when I get over there. Because you know why? I'm leaving. Do you hear me? I'm leaving.
Don't.
Why am I leaving?
I keep asking myself the same question.
Matthew and I are the ones that have been wronged in all of this. You get out.
Fine, if that's what you want, if that'll make you happy, only God knows why. I'll leave. I'll go in the kitchen and wait for Harry. I can give him a ride home when he gets back.
That is, if he'll still go with you after we tell him what's been going on.
Good. One person in this place should know what the hell is going on.
Thanks for sticking up for me like that, Ma. I love you.
Aw, I love you too, honey.
Oh.
Okay, let's make logical about this. There's no sign of it falling. He's got it on the ledge.
There is an old fire escape, but it's outside the hallway window. He would have had to crawl around the corner and over to it, and in his condition...
Is there anywhere else he could have gone?
Oh, wait a minute. Are you talking about that poor jumper?
Jumper?
Oh my God.
Did you see a jumper on the side of the building?
No, I saw him inside the building. Your father claims to have pulled him in from the living room window. He's in the bedroom.
Oh, thank God.
Is he in there with him now?
No, he's in the kitchen, waiting for you.
Waiting for me?
Yes, he's leaving.
He's leaving?
He's leaving this apartment.
Aren't you both?
No, I'm staying.
Now you have my sympathies.
He's in there waiting for you so he can drop you at home. Although I think he would do better bringing you home with him.
What do you mean?
Oh, I'm sure you'll make a very cute couple.
I don't understand.
Ah, don't play dumb with me.
Of course not. That's my father's job.
And you, with your smart mouth. I was going to suggest that you stay here, but I think you better go.
Maybe I better after all.
Wait a minute, look. You guys are getting off the subject. What is this about a jumper in my bedroom?
Well, honey, we couldn't leave him here on the couch.
Of course not.
Is that Harry? Oh, Harry, you ready to go?
I suppose I am.
Good.
Are you going to take her with you?
Well, why would I take her? I was going to ask Matt if he wanted to.
Oh, hell no! There is no way that I'm going back to that house after I spent all those years trying to get the hell out of there.
Oh, you don't have to be nasty.
Sorry.
Oh, maybe you'd be better off with the guy in there.
Wait, Debbie, you're dating the jumper?
Wait, what? What are you talking about?
You're cheating on Matthew with my husband and some suicidal maniac?
Wait a minute, she's cheating on me?
She's
Of course
cheating.
she is, honey. We were just talking about that.
Oh, wait, she's cheating on him with me?
I need a drink.
Go ahead, there are 6 bars within 10 blocks of here.
Oh, thank you, Matt. I was wondering about how many there were earlier.
You!
You?
Him?
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 Who?
Me?
A name I call myself.
Do not start in with a show tune.
Defense mechanism, remember?
Just when I was starting to find you attractive.
Him too?
You two!
2 Lyons boys aren't good enough for you, you hussy?
Wait a minute, which 2?
And the pizza delivery boy?
What pizza delivery boy?
You!
Him?
Him?
Me?
Please don't start this up again.
Start what again?
Matt, how many bars there are within 10 blocks of here?
Look, I have no
Look,
idea.
all I want to find out is
What the hell is going on here?
I think I'm beginning to understand.
I'm glad someone knows.
Maybe between all of us we can sort this out. Let's start from the beginning.
It's a very good place to start.
I said put it with the show tune.
You told him, not me.
Anyhow, it all started when you invited us up here for dinner.
Yes, I was expecting you tomorrow.
but she wanted to surprise you.
I thought it would be nice.
Famous last words.
Not knowing you were going to be here tonight, I asked Jared to bring home a pizza with him.
Who's Jared?
Me?
You?
Stop it.
And I came in when you were on the phone with him. I asked to use your shower.
Yes, and I asked you to do me a favor.
Oh, wait a minute. Why would you have to ask to use his shower?
Because mine's broken and the repairman is a lousy leg.
Him too?
Stop it.
Hey, you started it.
Sorry I ever opened up my mouth.
So, I went and took a shower, and then they came in.
And then we walked in on you.
Wait, you walked in on her in the shower?
No, we walked in on her coming out of the shower.
Okay.
They told me that you had invited them up to meet that special person in your life, and they assumed it was me. I played along thinking that was the very big favor you were going to ask me to do.
All I wanted you to do was cook dinner for them.
Oh, of course. That makes sense. She's a caterer.
You're a caterer?
What did you think I was?
A hooker.
He said it, not me.
You told him I was a hooker?
I never said that.
He said you told him what I do for a living.
I never said you were a hooker.
Well, you must have said something to make him think that.
I did say you did wonderful things with liver.
You said. And you thought. Ew.
I'll never eat liver again.
Oh, yeah, you ever did.
Can we get back to the story? I want to see how it ends.
Well, so Debbie and I started brainstorming dinner, and we got to know each other better.
And then this guy showed up with a pizza.
That Matt told me to bring home. You thought I was a pizza delivery boy.
Yeah, and I paid you for... Hey, I gave you $30 for that pizza. I want my money back.
I'm keeping it. Combat pay.
See if I ever want a pizza from you again.
I ran into Jared, and thinking Matt wanted me to masquerade as his girlfriend, yeah, I chased him out the door.
But not before giving me a grocery list.
Oh, right. And then I thought you were the grocery delivery boy, and I gave you money too.
Here, you can have it back.
Thank you.
Hey, wait a minute. She gets her money back and I don't?
She tips better.
Better Business Bureau will hear about this.
Okay, wait a minute. And then I ran into Dad, who said they had met the person that I invited them here to meet.
He had met me.
But you thought he meant me.
And then he said how we had the same taste, and he praised Debbie's ass, and I thought he was talking about Jared.
Should I be flattered or disturbed?
Well, pick which one you want. I'll take the other.
No, I'm keeping Disturbed all to myself.
Do you want to share?
We'll see.
So then I finally snuck back in without Debbie kicking me out, and I went to take a shower.
At the same exact time I did. I saw you in the shower, and I thought you were having an affair with Debbie.
Oh, and I thought you were having an affair with Jared.
No, I've changed my mind. I'm keeping Disturbed.
You can have it.
Jared ran out, and then me and Matt went looking for him. I found Jared and told him what was going on.
Or what you thought was going on, and then I ran back out to get drunk.
And then I was angry throughout dinner, and I took it out on Debbie.
Right, and we fought, and I carried the bags downstairs.
You carried the bags downstairs.
Then, that's when Jared showed up. 3 sheets to the wind.
Oh, be fair. I have at least 4 sheets.
We tried to keep you away from Matt's parents by locking you in the bedroom.
But I just climbed out the window.
And I thought you were a jumper, so I pulled you back in.
And then I came in, and I saw the 2 of you, and then I told Mom what I saw.
And then she hit me over and over and over again.
It was a simple case of mistaken identity.
And mistaken intentions.
Perfectly understandable mistakes.
And how?
How?
What?
Oh, that does it. Forget 10 blocks. I'm gonna check to see if there's any booze in the kitchen.
Make sure you bring back enough for the whole class now.
Okay, well that solves almost everything except one simple question.
And what's that?
Who the hell is this man?
Debbie's
Never done it before in
boyfriend.
my life.
What?
Okay, well that solves everything.
Look, it's all very simple. Jared is my boyfriend.
What?
Mom, Dad, I'm gay.
Aha! Aha! You see, Mom? I told you all along.
You mean to tell me that you knew all this time that your brother was gay and you never said anything?
But Look, there's the very simple reason I invited you all here was because Jared and I have been living together for quite some time now, and I love him very much, and I intend to spend the rest of my life with him. That is, if he'll have me after meeting my crazy-ass family.
Why wouldn't I? After all, now I see why you are the way you are. It's all their fault.
Should we be offended?
I'm not sure.
Whatever you do, just don't ruin the moment.
Look, and I'm sorry you all had to go through all of this.
Well, it was worth it to meet the man you love.
Well, I guess I better start cleaning up.
And I better go get the sleeping arrangements together.
Oh, Matt, don't go to any trouble. Harry and Dad and I are going to a hotel.
We are?
Yes, I think these two deserve a little privacy.
Really, that's quite surprising.
I'm not gonna argue. I think after this, we could all use a good night's sleep.
You're not going to argue?
Now that's surprising.
Come on, we'll help you carry your bags downstairs.
We'll
Uh-oh.
I think I'm gonna carry myself back to the bedroom.
That's probably
Look, I'll help you with the bags. Come on. Harry, are you coming?
I'll be down in a moment.
Okay.
Oh, and by the way, Matt,
Yes.
he does have a nice ass.
Oh,
Well, my evil plan worked. We had the place to ourselves.
Good work.
Well, it looks like Matt finally broke the curse.
Curse?
Yeah. It's been a long-standing joke between us. The Lion boys both unlucky in love.
That sounds so sad.
Yeah, well, he finally found someone, so gives me some hope.
I guess that's encouraging.
Look, I want to apologize for everything that's gone on tonight. All the confusion.
It's me who should be apologizing to you. It was mostly my fault.
I know one way you can make it up to me.
Do I really want to know what it is?
I decided to take you up on your offer. I'm gonna let you show me around the city. And yes, I would like to see you again.
Really?
Yeah, really.
Okay, but
What?
it's gonna cost you.
Do I at least get dessert?
Monkey.